What's happening? Come on in, everybody. Kick back and let me lace you up with a little tea or something. Let's talk about it, all right? And welcome to my channel. I hope you like this. Let's get down.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Twinkle Cake? Let me know if you can hear me. You're the only one in here if you're still in here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Put something in the chat if you can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. All right, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I know it's been a while, so probably haven't seen probably not come across my channel, but it's all good. You will come across it eventually. It's been a minute since I've been on. I know once you're not on, on a consistent basis, your videos get lost in the algorithm. It's hard to find. So I get that. I get that. But I'm back. I'm back. To talk about what's been going on out there in them streets, and it's been a lot going on out there. A lot of craziness I've been noticing. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd go ahead and stop on in and put my little 2 cents in on what's been going on out there. We got Chrisean's her lawsuit number one. We have GloRilla's sister Borilla. Been on a social media rampage. I'm pretty sure all y'all seen that. And we also have Junior, of course, still got footage from in the church, with no shoes, no socks on. If he's not hopping around on the floor, he's in a stroller all of a sudden with shoes and socks on or socks. And also have been left in this seat to be watched by other church members or no church member at all, just left there while his mama walk off and goes God knows where. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen all these things transpiring out there on social media. I'm pretty sure you have, but I just stopped on in to talk about it with you and see what y'all got to say about it. So be feel free to go ahead and drop something down in the chat when you stop on in and see what I'm talking about. Please hit the like button when you come in. Welcome to Gemini World. Where we could talk about anything. You are free to express your own feelings. Just keep it, respectable. And that's all I ask, But everybody have different opinions, and I don't expect everybody's opinions to be the same as mine. That's for sure. That's what makes the world go around. We're all different. We all have our own mindset. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with, of course. I want to go ahead and start with the video about Junior, of course. We'll just go ahead and start him off and see the latest that's been going on with Junior, okay?
That walk or shake. get on back there. Mike. I turn my head up, take your little broke self in the back there. Take that walker saying, get on back there. And I sat there long enough for a man to come and say, I believe you're in the wrong seat. Take that walker shake and get on back. And I sat there long enough for a man to come and say, I believe you're in the wrong seat. Mike. I turn my head up, take your little broke self in the back there. Take that walker saying, get on back there. And I sat there long enough for a man to come and say, I believe you're in the wrong seat.
Hold on. Okay, did I lose volume? I'm sorry. Where did you stop hearing? Where did you stop hearing? Did you hear anything about the lawsuit, Star Child? Star Child, let me know where you lost. Let me see. She's she's unfit, uncouth, mentally unstable. Yes, she is, and yeah, she is. Yes, that's true. Ms. Jackal, did you hear anything about the lawsuit that I have posted up right here, or did you not hear anything I was saying? Because I'll go over it again if you didn't hear it. Let me know, Ms. Jackal Brown or either Star Child. Let me know. Okay, so I'll go over the lawsuit again. Okay, thank you, Star Child. All right, so in case you didn't hear me, this what I have posted right now is the lawsuit that Chrisean Rock had brought against her back in October 26th of 2023. And the lawsuit was apparently brought against her by a stylist that was working with Zeus, or one of Zeus stylists, okay, back then, that apparently, or allegedly, I should say, Chrisean caused intentional bodily harm, um, and injury, assault, and battery towards. And apparently, this lawsuit has been recently settled, but there are other stipulations that need to be resolved by Chrisean before this case can be dismissed. Okay. I don't know what those stipulations are, but from where I got this information, and again, I got this information, this form right here. I got it from Corey Lombardi off of IG. He keeps up with all the updated information on Chrisean Rock and everything. So I got it from him. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. But I did get this from his IG page, and this is what has been explained to be facts, updated facts. Um, I don't know if Chrisean is even worried about this. From what I hear in the past, she only does so much, if any, and just ignores it. But in this case, it says that it has been settled. I don't know, I guess she paid some type of money or something, but it's not over with. There's some other things that need to be done that hasn't been disclosed before this case is dismissed. But this is an old lawsuit that was brought against her for assault and battery and intentional bodily harm by a uh, Zeus stylist back in October 2023, which was a little over a month from when Junior was born. So she didn't waste any time acting a damn fool. Okay, so let me go back to what y'all saying. Boom, boom. Yep, she did for no reason at all. She definitely attacked that. Oh, okay, so oh, okay. So is this the Tamar thing? Because this says a zoo stylist, so I don't think this is um unless you're saying this and Tamar's um stylist or whatever. Is this the same thing, or is this two separate things? Because I don't think Tamar's stylist is a Zeus was working with Zeus. From what I understand, this is a stylist from Zeus Network. From what I found it to be. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I do know that Tamar stylist did have the same incident. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You're right. So that's the only newest update on that, is that it was settled, but yet still some more things that she apparently needs to do before it's dismissed. So that's that on that, guys. Now let's go to, oh my goodness, GloRilla's sister, uh, who they call Borilla or Borilla. Oh my goodness. Now, this, I've been watching this. I've been keeping up with this. I've been watching it, but I hadn't come on to report on it because, to tell you the truth, I find it to be embarrassing. Okay, and that's just for me. But um, for her sister to get on social media and rant and rave about her mother, her father, and GloRilla, and talking about what she feels like, her sister owes her because she's become famous. It's just, I can't even find the words. That's why it was hard for me to even cover this. I don't know why this young lady feels that way, but to bash her sister on social media in front of the entire world is definitely not the way to get her to, accommodate her for what she feels like she deserves. She could have went about it a better way, but that's how I have to say that's how some of some colored folks, black people, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I can't even find the correct political word, but hey, that's how they do each other. And I mean, it just is what it is. It's the damn truth, in some cases. And it's just embarrassing. I mean, I don't even know what this. I don't find it amusing. Um, I think it's ridiculous. Um, Whatever she gets out of it, more power to her. But it's not cute at all, and I think it just makes, I believe it. I just feel like it makes black people look bad. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. Just point blank, period. And if that's the wrong way to state it, my apologies. But hey, I don't know no better way to say it at this point. But anyway, what do y'all feel about it? What do y'all think about Barilla, the sister of GloRilla, and what all she's been putting out on social media? What do y'all think? Barilla did all of this over $2,500. Yeah, yeah, and not only for to her disrespectful to her sister, but to her mother and father too. Like, whether they were good parents or bad parents, they still brought you into this world, which didn't have to be, truth be told. I mean, let's just ask Chrisean. How many did she, brag about getting rid of? I'm just saying, allegedly. Yeah, it makes our community look bad. Thank you, and that's what I'm trying to say. I try to be discreet, but it's hard. But when I'm trying to keep it real, but I mean, yeah, it really does. It really does. And they don't get that. They don't get it. You know, they really don't get it, and that's why it was hard for me to even tap on this. But because this is, the um, most popular thing that's trending, so I figured I'd touch on it. But I really don't have, I could have put videos up and all that and everything that she had to say. But to tell you the truth, listening to her rant and rave about, her plight on everything, ugh, oh, it gave me a headache. I mean, after listening to her for so long, I'm sorry, it gave me a headache. That's just me. I'm just one of very many, but it really did give me a headache, y'all. I couldn't do it. Um, man, plus it didn't make sense. I like things that make sense. At least make some point. Some type of sense in this aspect. She's talking about how they were raised and what happened when them growing up. Whatever they may have gone through is not GloRilla's fault. I mean, apparently she went with it through you. I mean, went with it. Went through it with you. It ain't like she's your mother; she's your sibling. So I don't understand why she's so aggravated and pissed off with her sister when GloRilla didn't give birth to you, sweetie. She's your sister, not your mother. So why are you, Yes, Star Child, she's very aggravating. Exactly, I agree. Yes, very aggravating. So, I mean, some people may agree with her. Um, and I'm not saying that, she shouldn't, but I'm just saying that she doesn't. I'm not saying that GloRilla, shouldn't give her any money or what have you, knowing that they're siblings. I'm just saying that truth is she just doesn't have to, and that's facts. She just does not have to. She doesn't have to give her sister anything. She doesn't owe her sister anything, and that's just the truth. I'm sorry. If she feels like she wants to, that's fine and good, but I don't know why her sister feels like her, GloRilla owes her, something or has to, or that's where she's got it messed up in her mind. So, and again, the way she's going about it, she would have been better off trying to finesse her sister than to attack her. She might have got more that way than the way she went about it. But hey, she did it her way, and maybe it'll work out for her. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't know. But that's that's all I can say about that. I mean, what do y'all think about, what do y'all, I mean, again, let me know. What do y'all think about it? What do y'all think about what's going on with GloRilla and her sister? Do you think that her sister is right to attack her, or do you feel like her sister has a valid, reason to do this and get money from GloRilla? Let's see. You say, "Oh, okay, she's not worried." Who's not worried, Miss Jackal Brown? GloRilla? I'm sure she's not worried. I wouldn't be either if I was GloRilla. Starchild, you said that you think Borilla is jealous of Glo. Of course, of course. And the thing about it is, why is she the only sibling that's coming out with this? Why weren't any of the other siblings standing behind her in the background, cheering her on or validating what she was saying instead of her so-called friends in the background that was trying their best not to even be seen. So that just lets you know right there. If they do feel the same way, they keeping quiet. They ain't crazy. They like, I'm gonna stay quiet in case my sister might want to do something for me. But this one, and she's the older sister. She's older than GloRilla. That's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't get it. I don't get her mindset at all. And I don't understand why you know, she talks about her mom and dad the way she does. I don't know their background history. I don't know anything about their family or what's going on, but no matter what, you ain't the only one out there. I'm pretty sure it's worse families, out there and worse family situations. But for her to come on the internet and exploit that, yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. You said she's mentally unstable. I used to feel sorry for her, but she knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, yes, you can tell she knows exactly what she's doing. You can tell Miss Jackie Brown, she knows exactly what she's doing. That's why I said I've been watching it. I just hadn't spoke on it, prior to now. But I've been, kind of checking out the things that she said, for as long as I can stand listening to her voice. But other than that, yeah, it's just totally ridiculous in my book. The young people may enjoy it, but I'm sorry, I can't. I can only do so much listening to that. I can only do so much. Anyway, again, moving on. Let me see what else I got for y'all today. All right, so let me see. Miss
Hey, I love them like that.
Okay, so before I play this video, and I don't know if any of y'all watch Baddies or familiar with Baddies, but this is Summer, Summer, none other, from Baddies, and but Miss Jackie Brown, you say another mentally unstable person that's getting paid for being unstable, girl. Okay, now, okay, hey, they mindset is on a whole nother level from ours, Miss Jackie Brown. I mean, I know you look like you where I'm at because we done live life long enough to tell the difference. But hey, this is what it is, girl, out there. But Miss Summer, none other. Uh, yeah, she still believes that she still believing Tesehki. Um, essayed Chrisean as Chrisean claimed happened allegedly, which we all know is a crock of BS. I don't care what Chrisean is a pathological liar, so therefore I believe nothing that Chrisean has to say. So, but yeah, because she doesn't like Tesehki, she still believes what Tesehki has to say. So we'll go ahead and listen to her little spiel because what she's doing is watching this past Sunday's episode, and apparently Tesehki intervened between Summer and Dolly's fight, and it was said that Summer. It was exposed that Summer supposedly had intimate interaction with Big Lex, if you know what I mean, um, sexually and involving oral. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And Tesehki asked about it, and so this is what Summer had to say.
That's why she crying.
What the? Whoa, out there.
Girl, you ate your sisters. I made your sister eat yours, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Talking about ho. Bitch, we ain't forgot. I still believe Chrisean. Bitch, so stop popping in your confessions too. And that's why your nigga left and he was cheating on your bitch ass. And she gonna make a song. Exactly. I did, and she ate mine. I don't care about what you don't remember, what you want to tell the world, bitch, I remember vividly.
So that's what she had to say to Tesehki, um, after watching the episode of Baddies this past Sunday. So she's like reacting and commenting on what was aired this past Sunday. And so she's just letting it be known that she still does believe Chrisean. What Chrisean said, told what Tesehki allegedly did to her when she was younger. Again, which I believe myself, my opinion, is some BS. Um, but yeah, and I think it's because Summer, I believe Summer is jealous of Tesehki. Um, I believe that to Summer is, upset that she got slapped around by Tesehki and couldn't do anything about it. So of course she's gonna have things to say. You know, it is what it is. But I feel as though she might want to be careful. She says she's not going to the reunion, but she might not want to ever cross Tesehki's path again because it may be more than a slap next time. If she does, in my opinion. But hey, that's on her. Let me see what's going on in the comments again. That's what you got to say. Let me see. Start chat. What you say? Chrisean is lying after analyzing the situation. She definitely lying. She said that when Latifah brought up the drinking and drugging while Chrisean was pregnant to divert the heat off. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious that's what she was doing. I don't know why she thinks that she's so slick that she can just say whatever and people are going to believe her. But then she knows her fan base. She knows they'll believe anything she says. So that's why she does that. Exactly. She already knows she's getting jumped at the reunion. That's why she's not attending the reunion. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, the way her lip looks. I mean, have you seen the top of her lip from when she got. I think that's the injury from the Zeus bodyguard. Uh, if I was her, I wouldn't show up either. She don't need any more damage to her face because it looked like, I don't know, that looks like some type of big old. Uh, I want to. Well, I can't. I don't know if I can say what I want to say, but it looked like a big old cold sore or something. You know what those are, in other words, on the top of her lip. But apparently, that's from her injury when she got assaulted by the bodyguard. It's that's a big scar on top of her lip. So if I was her, I wouldn't want to show up at the reunion either. Shit, because honey, she'll need to go to a real plastic surgeon to just reconstruct that whole face at this point. Miss Jacko, you said what Borilla pulled a gun on Glow. When did that happen? When did she pull a gun on GloRilla? That's crazy. Yeah, there's something wrong with her. Yeah, she needs some type of therapy or something, y'all. She definitely needs some type of therapy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, something is not right. I thought I had the video of hold on you guys. Let me pull up this other video. Hold on one moment. Okay, yeah, I'm back. All right, so I was looking for a video I wanted to show, but I can't find it right now. But okay, so moving on. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Now That's TV, but I'm gonna show a video of this young lady named Cash. She's talking about Ivory. Remember, Ivory was on Baddies before, and she's talking about how she believes that Ivory would beat up would beat would beat up Tesehki and Chrisean. She believes that Ivory could beat up Tesehki and Chrisean, and she also states that, especially Tesehki, because Tesehki, in her opinion, swings too slow when she fights. So I noticed that Tesehki is losing a lot of her fighting clout because she hasn't beat anyone up like she did in the beginning when she first started on Baddies. And I don't think it's a good idea that this season, since she has returned, she has put out a video state, wanting more money to, to fight. I don't think that's a good avenue to take because she has lost clout, especially after the fight with Marsh. I don't know if she realizes that or not. It seems as though she haven't, or either she just doesn't get it. If she doesn't, then maybe she is a lot like her sister Chrisean than I gave her credit for. Because I do like Tesehki. I've always liked Tesehki. I was just hoping Tesehki was a lot, smarter and knew how to handle her business better. But you know, all things are being revealed, so I can't really tell right now. But so far, it's not looking too bright in Tesehki's the way she's moving here lately, and hopefully hopefully she'll wake up before it's too late. I'd hate for her to lose everything she gained because I don't think she'll be able to handle it. But anyways, this is Cash from Now That's TV, and she's talking about how she believes that Ivory would has the capability of beating up Chrisean and Tesehki because they both fight a little slow.
And go way faster than Tesehki. Tesehki swings so slow. Like, I fuck with Tesehki and all that, but we gonna be real here. We not doing that fake shit over here. Like, no shade. Like, I really feel like Ivory will tear her. Ivory rush bitches and sock them hard. Like, I feel like Ivory will tear her. Shit, I feel like Ivory would beat up Chrisean and motherfucking,
Okay, so the caption messed it up.
All right. So as you can see, so I clipped that video from Grape Tea News, and yeah, shout out to Grape Tea News. I like his channel as well. But yeah, that's what Cash had to say about Chrisean and Tesehki. She feels like, you know, again that Chrisean and Tesehki would definitely get beat up by Ivory if they were to fight, and a lot of people believe that Lex would beat up Tesehki and Chrisean as well, and I believe it's because again Tesehki, that fight that she had with Marsh didn't appear to go that well. I believe myself that Tesehki just gave Marsh that win, um, because that's just how she is. Um, I don't think Tesehki was really fighting Marsh that hard because Marsh, when she first had a fight with Marsh, she was really mad about it. She did lump Marsh up, and I haven't seen anybody lumped up like that, since. So um, I'm with you, Miss Jackal. Tesehki, my girl too. I've liked her from the start, and I still like her. I just want, I just hope that she's paying attention and noticing that the tables are turning because just as sure as people will cheer you on and be in your corner, there's a lot that will turn on. There's a lot of them that will turn on you, and I don't think she realizes that a lot of people that was liking her because she can fight so well in the beginning, a lot of them has turned on her because she hasn't been showing that she's the real undisputed fighter that everyone thought she was in the beginning, and that's what I don't like for her. I want her to prove them wrong, and she hasn't yet, but I'm hoping that she will before it's too late. That's all. So shout out to Tesehki. I love Tesehki. That's my Gemini niece, but I'm gonna need my girl to get it together before it's too late. I hate for her to lose her position on Baddies. I mean, what will she do afterwards? Because music ain't selling nowadays. As good as she sings, the music industry ain't popping like it used to be. And unless she has something else other than that, I'm gonna need her to wake up and get it together, quickly. But yeah, so really that's all I have for tonight, you guys. I'll keep scrolling and trolling. I'll keep on scrolling and trolling out there. If any of y'all have passed, stop by my community or stop into my community or my post that I put, I do plan on putting out different content. It may not be on YouTube. I might have to just create a back channel on somewhere because I do want to talk about other things where I can, speak more freely. There's a lot of other things I want to cover. Any of y'all out there interested in the Epstein case? Because I am. There's a lot of things that's being revealed in that. Um, that's one of the things I want to talk about. Um, if you guys want me to talk about true crime stories, things like that, just let me know. Just go stop by and leave me a comment to let me know what you're interested in. We can cover that, discuss that, and have a good time together and speak freely on that. Outside of the Chrisean Jr. and all the other things that's trending normally in social media, bit by bit, day by day, or day by other day. I would like to talk about other things to tell you the truth, but it's hard to do that when you don't have anything that's happening out there. So I just want to keep it 100 with y'all. Um, Let me see. What did you say? You said you have a 27-year-old. That's why I know that much. I try to stay current. Yes, I hear you, Miss Jacobrown. I got a 29-year-old. Yes, I have a 29-year-old and a 15-year-old girl. So yes, I try to stay in the know too, but some of this stuff just be like, oh, do I really want to talk about this? But hey, it is what it is. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, you shit. Um, but yeah, that's why I just want to put it out there for the audience that's grown. What do they call us? The aunties. Hey, if any of y'all, my aunties in my chat, they want to talk about some, other things, just let me know. Just, stop by, let me know, post it on my, in my community, on my channel, and let me know. Um, just to, give me an idea of what you guys are interested in. I have no problem with that. And I'll keep you posted on where we can go from there with it. Um, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you returning. I do know my returning subscribers and viewers. I appreciate you returning and sticking with me. I know it takes me some time to get back on here, but I plan on getting on here more frequently. I promise you. Um, what else? I love y'all. Thank you so much for supporting me. Um, and again, just hit the like button, hang with me, my subscribers, my regular viewers, and share my videos so I can get, stay in the algorithm, and get noticed by, more viewers, of course. And what else? I love y'all. Thank you for coming back to check me out. And if you want to support my channel to help it grow, my Cash App is at the bottom of the screen, And I'll catch y'all next time. Take care and God bless. Bye, y'all.